Thank you to this committee. Just rehashing what Mr. Caruso said, thank you, because you took the argument out into the public. And if the members of the Senate, including my own senator in the 27th, if they had seen and heard what you all saw and heard when you went out into the public, I am sure that they would have a very different feeling. Have very mixed feelings about this because I don't think it's a proper use of amendment to the Constitution. If you were amending the Constitution to secure the blessings of liberty for free citizens, to cultivate and use this God-given plant for personal purposes, that would make a lot of sense. This amendment doesn't create any power for the legislature that it doesn't already have. What it does is it underscores the fact that the people are not really in control of the state. We have a state motto of liberty and prosperity. Welcome a model that creates a broader sense of liberty and prosperity. I'm not sure that it needs to go to the people or that it's fair to the cannabis community to make this a popularity contest. Nobody is asking for permission to use or cultivate this God-given plant. They already do. They already responsibly, overwhelmingly responsibly, exercise the personal liberty. They are looking for safe and legal access. Nobody really disagrees about what safe and legal access looks like. We all agree of what a proper storefront should look like. We all agree what people working behind the counter earning real living wages should look like. To the people who create a religious argument here, there is a counter-religious argument in that this is a God-given plant and we need to respect each other's provisions. The people who lead with fear need to be brought into the conversation because it's not all fear-based. You can't hang all of the problems of society on cannabis use. All the problems in California or Colorado, it's a very, very complicated issue, and cannabis is not the leading cause of the issues. The opportunity here is to look at the alternative treatment center model, track the cash flows, see how the management fees are flowing out of the state, see how the intellectual property licensing fees are flowing out of the state, seeing how rents are flowing out of the state, and develop a smarter model where commerce is organic to the community, where they're banking locally, where it's really accountable to the community, where it's one small part of broader healthy commerce. And we can use this as a stepping stone in defining what responsible adult use looks like to create more opportunity, to create a broader set of commerce generally that is healthy, that employs our kids so they're not sitting around loitering. I'm a parent of teenagers. I know what this is. I know the access that they currently have under prohibition. Prohibition has failed because nobody follows the unjust law. As we define responsible adult use, we're going to have an opportunity to engage our children differently. And once again, thank you to this committee for all of its work that it's done. I have mixed feelings about this, but anything that moves us forward is a good step. Thank you, sir.
Well, Mr. Alpert, I appreciate that you marked out here very clearly you have mixed feelings. I do have mixed feelings. You know, I'm not promoting marijuana. I don't promote cigarettes. I don't promote alcohol. I'm not promoting anything. But what I can't live with is our current state. Every 14 minutes, we're arresting a black man or woman or a brown man or woman for a market that instead of creating entrepreneurs, we're creating criminals.
And that's not an issue in Western Essex County.
All because of the naturally grown weed, which is not the most dangerous weed. What I believe, my personal opinion, the most dangerous weed is sugar. But no one's talking about that.
Capsaicin peppers, which can cause a serious case of angina or be weaponized as an aerosol
In the
spray.
beginning of the day, our state motto has only two words: liberty and prosperity. And this bill is adding to the liberty and the prosperity, not law and prosecution. Thank you.
Cannot thank you enough. Thank you to the entire committee.